Good morning out there in YouTube world. Hopefully everybody's staying safe and healthy. I'm out here working on my budget build blazer that's been sitting for 7 years now. I'm gonna do a bunch of turning around on a bunch of different stuff. This has a bad radiator support, as you can see. I didn't even do anything with that. It just comes off. So I took these bolts off over here, just 3 bolts on this side. Take the battery tray out, and some bolts on this side. Just got to go through looking for all the bolts. Pulled the grill out because I'm using the grill on my blazer. I like the headlight doors that mine has better, that come all the way across because it's an 84. But this one has a nice chrome trim in it. But I'm going to end up using these for mine. I'm going to pressure wash them down, repaint them black. This motor had, when we bought it, the guy said that he went through and started to rebuild the heads. Took it all apart, got it all done, and got it halfway back together, and then lost confidence that he was doing the right thing, so he just quit on it. So I have another motor in this other... Nope, not in that. In my 92 OBS Chevy plow truck there. I'm going to pull the motor out of that and put it in there, and then I'm taking the transmission and transfer case out of my big yellow blazer there. It's got a 400, turbo 400 with a 241, I think it is. And we're going to go ahead and take that out. I only put the stock drive shaft back in it. It's a stock drive shaft with an 8-inch suspension lift. So I'm taking that out, and I have a big drive shaft for it that was made for a 205 transfer case. And I decided I'm going to go ahead and put a 205 back in it and a 4-speed, because that big yellow blazer has a 454 in it. So I'm going to get this running, and what I'm going to do, this is a budget build right here. These are actually trailer tires. One's got a flat spot in it, and the other one's cracked and dry rotted, so they're going to make good tire smokers. But what I want to do is I have another front clip, so that doesn't cost me anything because I parted the other blazer out that this was on. It was on an 89 blazer. So I'm taking these and putting them on my yellow blazer. But this video is going to be about this one. We're taking the whole front clip off. I'm going to pressure wash everything down. Probably load it up on the car trailer and bring it down to the car wash because my pressure washer's not working. I'm going to take the plow frame off down here. And I have another bumper for it that's free. So the motor is going to cost me, I paid $500 for the plow truck. So I'm going to put $500 on the tab for this. But I'm pulling this motor because I don't know if it's any good or not. I'm not going to go ahead and hook it all back up. Plus, it's been sitting for years. So I'm going to junk this motor. I got another motor to junk. And I'm trying to clean things up around here with my downtime. But it is going to need new inner fenders. So I'm going to have to get that figured out. How I'm going to get those fixed on a budget. Maybe I'll just take them out of my blazer. I'm going to end up parking my blazer for a couple years. Because, well, I don't know about a couple years. That's a long time. But my blazer needs a lot of work. And I'm going to clean this up and use this patina. I got to figure out how to fix that without fixing it, because everything's budget. First thing I usually do is pull all the trim off, wheel well moldings, and all that. So I'm going to go ahead and try to make this as entertaining as possible. But we're going to put motor, transmission, and transfer case in here from other parts laying around. So trying to put this together as cheap as possible. And I'm going to clean it up, and it's going to be my winter driver. And we went ahead and did the quarter panel patches on this. If you want to learn how to do quarter panel patches the working man's way, my way, go ahead and check out another video. I don't know how to post links to them or anything. So go ahead and look through my videos and find the, if you want to, I welded them in and everything, if you want to learn how to do panels. So that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to bore you with all the details of the process, but I'm taking that piece off. Next time I turn this back on, fenders might be off, I'm not sure, but I'll get back with you. Update on the progress, show you guys something that you got to watch for on these and stuff. Check out this bolt. Whoops, be easier to check out if I didn't drop you. Okay, check that bolt out. That's pretty scary, huh? So, watch your rust and all that. And this bolt wasn't even on. I never even unbolted this front end. I had to cut these off. What happens is these little things right here, they spin on the inside. So hopefully you can get to somewhere that you can just cut them off. I'm not really sure the best way of going about this. This has been repaired once, because when I grinded it out with my grinder, because I just cut that tab off right there. So, but a lot of these bolts on the inside end up getting broken on the inside, so they get pretty hard to get off. So this was in a wreck at one time. Not really sure what I'm going to end up doing with these inner fenders. A lot of it's missing, as you can see. It's supposed to be to about there. So I think I'll end up taking them from my Blazer. This one's supposed to be out to about here, so all this is just gone. So I got that plow frame off. Holy cow, that thing was heavy. There was 1-inch bolts holding that thing on, or 15/16 bolts, and 3/4 inch bolts. But I got it all off. I really don't like plows. I'm not a big fan of them. This was the oil cooler. I just cut these lines because I'm not going to use another oil cooler. I like to try to keep things as simple as possible. So even if the other motor has a oil cooler, I'll probably take it off. But I haven't checked yet. But here we go. That's just a quick update. That's going to make pulling this motor real easy. These are the transmission lines. They were, oh wow, here they are. Just one more thing. Oh, look at that. That was looped together, huh? Kind of weird. So that's it for now. I think next step's going to be, I guess, pulling the motor out, and then I might throw it on the flatbed trailer real quick if it'll load up easy enough, and bring it down to the pressure washer, get it all pressure washed down. I'm going to spray paint. Everything's going to get spray painted. Rust-Oleum rattle can. Rattle can restoration. Budget build. But I got all the wiring harness for the headlights all tucked back up there. I'll have to get all that down. I'll take that jack out when I pressure wash everything down. But I do think that is something we're going to do, is take it down to the pressure washer and wash the whole thing, because she's got quite a bit of mold all over. I'll pull all the trim off of it first. But all right, guys, that's it for now. All right, hang on. All right, guys, we got the motor out. And we're going to go through a final inspection here and just making sure everything's looking pretty good. And everything's good. We're going to take it down, pressure wash inside of the frame rails here. These inner fenders are junk, so we're going to take them off. And I'm going to take the ones off my big yellow one and put on here. But I'm going to pressure wash everything down. And I'm probably going to delete this AC box. I hate those things. They just get in the way. And then if the other motor has to have a pump, we'll just put a delete on it. But we're going to pressure wash all these frame rails down. We're going to pressure wash everything real good. Anything that's still got rust on it, we're going to put some rust treatment on. And we're going to paint everything up real nice. Frame looks good, decent. It's kind of a little bit surface rust, but I don't see anything real bad. I was checking to make sure there wasn't any cracks in the frame, but when I pressure wash all this down, we'll make sure. But everything looks pretty good so far. We'll have to get some bolts back in there. But here's the old motor. We got it out. And so tomorrow, I'll probably go ahead and upload this video tonight. But oh, this is the difference of that wheel well trim. Got my daughter to help me take this wheel well trim off. But look how much better it looks already. Man, that's a nice height too. I think she's going to get a 4-inch lift. But we took all that trim off and the body molding, and looks a lot better already. But once we wash it, see, this is why I don't like trim moldings. It holds in all that moisture up in the northeast up here. But we're going to pressure wash this tomorrow, get all this stuff off, And we're going to go ahead and leave that dent there. We're going to leave that rust there. But look how much cleaner it looks already without that trim on there. Man, she looks really good up there like that. Probably going to get a 4-inch lift for it. But that's going to be it for now, guys. If you like my content, oh, this is what we're going to have to do too. They cut this hole to get the cables through. So we're going to patch that up. I'll probably try my awesome welding skills again. We got a few more things to take out of there, but that's it for now, guys. Tomorrow we're gonna pressure wash it down and start on the reconstruction side of it and getting her put back together. But everything's looking pretty good already. Tomorrow I'll probably huff down the new front clip that's going on here. It's really nice. It came off of an '89 Blazer I had. So that's it for now, guys. If you like my content, please subscribe and leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think of the old girl here. Her name's Genesis for the first. It's going to eventually be an LS swap, but for now, I just need to get it going because that don't get driven in the winter. And that big yellow one way up there don't get driven in the winter. So we need a winter vehicle. And we're trying to keep the miles off of that expensive bad boy. That's a 2-wheel drive. That's obviously a convertible. So this is going to be our winter beater. So talk to you guys later. Do the right thing. Stay healthy.